Hi, my name is Mark Clamage. A friend of mine told me I should have my own YouTube channel. I'm unemployed, I'm mad as hell, just like everyone else, so I figured, why not? I'm calling this the Alte Kakker Channel. Alte Kakker is a Yiddish term, the polite definition of which is old fart. I'll be 60 this year, so I definitely qualify. So let's get started with everyone's favorite subject, politics. It is absolutely shocking that Donald Trump, a man of dubious personal and business morals and absolutely unqualified by experience or temperament to be president of the United States, should be in the lead for the Republican nomination. The fact that until recently he shared the top 3 spots with equally unqualified candidates is even more shocking. Fiorina and Carson thankfully have faded, but it speaks very poorly of the Republican Party that they looked at their carefully groomed political class and concluded that none of their conventional politicians have what it takes to be president. Trump's popularity arises from his status as a successful businessman. The Republicans have been saying for a while now that we need to run this country like a business. I'm here to say that running a country is nothing like running a business. The purpose of a business is to make a profit. The purpose of government is not to make a profit. It's not even particularly to do things in the cheapest way possible. For instance, if this country were run like a business, vast tracts of the United States would still be without electric power. Rural electrification became the responsibility of the U.S. government precisely because it was inherently unprofitable, and it remains so to this day. The purpose of government is to provide for the common good, even for those, especially for those who cannot pull their own weight. The purpose of government is to uphold the social contract. Geez, imagine if government were run like a business. I'm sorry, Alabama, you're not performing to expectations. We're going to have to let you go. I calculate that my taxes would be 25% lower if I didn't have to subsidize the red states, which receive more financial support from the government than they pay in. I pay my taxes, not cheerfully, but not grudgingly either, because that is the right thing to do. It is my duty and my privilege as an American citizen. You'd think that the example of the last genuine businessman president, Herbert Hoover, would have permanently cured this country of its fascination with technocratic solutions to government. But since Ross Perot's independent run in 1992, the Republicans have seriously considered a businessman in every election cycle, except for Bush's unopposed run in 2004 and the skating on the edge of the disaster election of 2008. In 1996, businessman Steve Forbes was seriously considered as a candidate, and another businessman, Maury Taylor, also ran that year. Forbes ran again in 2000, as did Herman Cain, the pizza chain CEO. In 2012, the Republicans more seriously considered Herman Cain's candidacy. In a certain sense, he is the progenitor of this year's slate of vanity candidates. Just for the heck of it, I looked up the backgrounds on all the serious presidential candidates since 1992. Since 1992, the Democrats have run 7 governors, 17 senators, 2 mayors, 1 Harvard professor, and Lyndon LaRouche. The Republicans have run 12 governors, 14 senators, 9 representatives, 1 mayor, 1 state rep, KKK Grand Dragon David Duke, 2 career bureaucrats, Elizabeth Dole and Gary Bauer, 1 career diplomat, Alan Keyes, a columnist / speechwriter, a retired engineer, a political consultant, 5 businessmen, 1 brain surgeon, and 1 comedian, Pat Paulson. I only include him to balance off Lyndon LaRouche. Enough said.